Okay. Hi, my name is Savannah, and the program that I chose for this project is Shape NC. So about Shape NC. Shape NC is a program that was created to increase the number of children starting kindergarten at a healthy weight and ready to learn. Shape NC promotes healthy eating and active learning through play for children from birth, which is a little bit never mind, birth to age 5 by assisting communities across the state in healthy endeavors. This program uses a comprehensive and integrated approach to improve early childhood practices to inspire a lifetime of healthy behaviors. Shape NC mobilizes communities across North Carolina to commit to the goal of reducing childhood obesity and supports to the facilitation of healthy practices in child care centers. So I chose Shape NC because it's a little bit different from the summer camps and just after school camps for childhood obesity or even nutrition, because it does touch on nutrition. But it's more of a statewide program that has created policies and procedures for hundreds of child care centers across the state. So I took a broader approach on this project because I think that it shows us a well-rounded example of how Shape NC has improved and decreased childhood obesity. So the purpose of Shape NC is that it targets children from birth to age 5. And what I was going to say earlier was it's not necessarily birth, it's when children are put into daycare or these childhood centers. So I would say more toddler age is more correct, but while most childhood obesity preventions target school-age children, Shape NC starts early, which instills early healthy behaviors early on. As research shows, preschool children who are overweight are almost 5 times more likely to be overweight as young adults. Shape NC takes a preventative approach to childhood obesity in North Carolina. So because Shape NC is not at just one location, I just picked a location where Shape NC is being implemented. An example of that Shape NC program in effect is in Wake County Smart Start, located at 4901 Waters Edge Drive, Raleigh, North Carolina. So Shape NC focuses on the 32% of Wake County's young children who are enrolled in regulated child care centers. So at this child care center in Wake County, Shape NC is taking effect, and it focuses and intends to improve early childhood practices and inspire a lifetime of healthy behaviors through this approach. And further down, I'll talk about what procedures and policies are put into place to reduce childhood obesity. But yeah, so that's one example of where Shape NC takes place in North Carolina. And like I said, the age that Shape NC focuses on are newborn toddler ages to 5 years old, because the goal of this program is to prevent childhood obesity. They want to do that before children get into school. So they try to do that around the age 5, because that's when children start to go into kindergarten. Okay, here's when we get to the policies of Shape NC. So Shape NC program includes 120 minutes or more of active playtime each day, on 2 or more occasions of outdoor active playtime, regardless of the season each day. Two or more occasions of structured or teacher-led physical activities each day. Teachers should encourage children to be active and enjoying children in active play during playtime. Centers should have written physical activity and screen time policies that address provider behaviors, education, indoor and outdoor activities. So another part of Shape NC is that they try to encourage healthy eating in these childcare centers in North Carolina. So some of the guidelines they tell these places is to include 2 or more servings of fruit. Fruit should be fresh, canned, or frozen. Non-fried vegetables each day. 1 or more serving of dark green, red, orange, or deep yellow vegetables. Cooked vegetables that are prepared without fat, and then that just goes on. And then, like I said, because this isn't just one week-long camp, the price is a little bit different from the rest of the programs that you guys may have picked out. But for the price, Shape NC Healthy Starts For young children, it's a 6-year, $6 million initiative of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina Foundation and the North Carolina Partnership for Children, created to increase the number of children, like I said, starting kindergarten at a healthy weight. Outdoor learning is also a focus of Shape NC. So they want to get children outdoor and create a healthy relationship with outdoor exercise and play. So some of these practices include over 10 types of play and having different learning settings such as arts, crafts, music houses, a curved and looped pathway connecting to the building, design vegetable garden, stuff like that. So like I said, the strength of Shape NC program is that there are results. So it's shown in children and that healthy practices are being adopted. So over the course of each school year, trends of Shape NC show the percent of children who reach a healthy weight is improving. Another strength is that 74 staff members at childcare centers improved at least one of their own behaviors, including eating more fruits and vegetables, more physical activity, and less sweetened beverages. So that's another thing, is that there's not much to talk about regarding the staff, but the staff of Shape NC is improving their healthy lifestyle as well. So that's good. Some weaknesses and improvements are personally, to me, Shape NC shows immense progress in the programs they have worked with. I think there's a little bit of lack of information regarding which programs and child centers they have worked with in North Carolina. It was hard for me to find research on that. And I would have liked to include maybe a specific child care center where I could have talked about both. But other than that, I think that some of the rules regarding physical activity and nutrition could have been a little harsh when we are like taking into account how young the children are. And I also think looking at expanding the program and engaging local communities could be something that could be improved. Engaging the communities could educate the parents of these children, and so that could create healthy lifestyle for the whole family rather than just preventing the childhood obesity. Yeah, and other than that, that's Shape NC. It's a little bit different than just like the camps, but I think it shows a lot of change in North Carolina and how we're working against childhood obesity rather than just changing it.